Friday night baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. Tonight, the homestand continues with the start of a 4-game series between the Oakland A's and the Tampa Bay Rays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Scott Kazmir is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What do you have for us on him, H?
Matt, you look at the last 3 outings, and I know it's just a small sample size, but he's throwing the ball really well. And I look at his whip. His whip is 1-1. When you do that, you're throwing the ball pretty good.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Hobson. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting. The bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, the key to this ball club, it's going to be a slugfest. We're at that point right now where both teams are hot. It's a matter of getting to that pitcher and getting in that bullpen and see who has really, it may come down to who has the last at bats to win this game.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis, off to the left and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. Joyce is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Kazmir in the first. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Gabe Minton gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's coming off an outing where he couldn't get out of the 5th inning. You know, 5th inning is that deciding inning for any pitcher. He was so frustrated he couldn't get through the 5th. And to make it worse and compound the matter, he got the loss. So this outing right here, if he's able to dig deep, we'll see him pitch well.
Here's Matt Joyce now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Matt Joyce.
In there for strike 1. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Matt, this has been one of those up and down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Young. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Well, Matt, we're seeing a lot of lineups like this lately. This club has a lot of power, but not a lot of speed. Shouldn't be surprising. You don't usually have the combination of the two where you got speed and power, but their power, no speed. They have to hit the ball at the ballpark if they want to win.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Hobson comes up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third baseman, Evan Longoria.
At the plate, Evan Longoria. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Matt, and Hendricks is another one of those well-respected umpires. Some say he favors one side of the plate from time to time, but most of the time it's not very noticeable.
Yeah, and he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here it comes. And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now batting, Will Myers. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. He's set. Here it comes. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. To short, hit hard. Lowry's got it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. Still no score. In now, Josh Donaldson. He comes in currently tied for 3rd in home runs on the team.
Josh Donaldson.
Here comes the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. And he struck him out.
Well, let's take a look at the Rays defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at the steady third baseman, Evan Longoria. This guy has been so steady at third since the day he broke into the big leagues. You don't want to hit it his way, particularly when he's playing in Tampa. He just eats it up on that carpet.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. And that's in there for strike 1.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Stepping in, Greg Newton. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Zobrist has it. Throw on Deloney is in time for the 3rd out. A's are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here's big Ryan Howard now. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Designated hitter, Ryan Howard.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Hard liner to center field. Young is there, and he has it for the 1st out.
All right, time for the Majestic defensive alignment for the Oakland A's. Well, this team is really going to be busy today. You look at how this pitcher's been struggling all season. All you got to do is look at that ERA. That tells me he's given up a lot of balls hit, and the defense is going to be very, very busy in this.
So stepping in as Drupal Cabrera. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing, and Cabrera blasts this one out to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
There's not a hotter hitter in all of baseball, folks. As the guy on the mound can attest, he's seeing everything they're throwing at him well right now, and he's not missing them either.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney. As he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the 1st strike. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Ready with another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
1-2 pitch to Loney. Hit sharply on the ground. Hobson gloves it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The 0-1 delivery. Out of play off to the right.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
The 0-2 delivery. And he got him.
Batting ninth. Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 2 out with the man at first. And another one misses here as they fall behind Navarro 2-0.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Matt Joyce would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set. Here's the 3-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Young. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rays off and running early on the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Tampa. Digging in now, Brandon Moss. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
1-0 count. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Swing and a hot shot toward 3rd. No one can make a play on this one, and the A's first hit is going to be for extra bases. And he'll pull into 2nd here with nobody out.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Here's Jed Lowry now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week, just scorching.
The catcher, Derek Norris, is in. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here it comes, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup have been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Striding in once again, Anthony Hobson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. On the ground to short, this could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Here's Chris Young. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dickerson going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game, and he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long fly out. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall, and by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Oakland is on top in this one, 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Joyce. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Matt Joyce.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. A windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. One down.
Your third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
So striding in, Evan Longoria, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Two and 0.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Joyce rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from second crosses the plate, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Here's Will Myers as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Standing in now, Ryan Howard, and he hits it hard to the right side, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit, and that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here 3-2.
Well, sometimes with the runner in scoring position, you just have to put the ball in play. Right here, he hits one into the hole, drives in the run, making contact. It pays off.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, and this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Cespedes is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, first baseman, James Loney.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Now the 0-1. Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Rays 3 and the A's 2. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Donaldson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. One and two now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The right fielder, number 16, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. And this is going to be a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. One and two. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
This is pulled into right. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Stepping in now, Greg Newton. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. Runners on first with one down. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Corey Dickerson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard toward the right side, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time.
Catcher,
1 away.
Number 30, Deoner Navarro.
One out here in the Tampa Bay fourth, and standing in is the catcher Deoner Navarro. Misses with a curveball that made him move his feet. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Swing and a looper to left. Lowry into shallow left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay, left fielder Matt Joyce.
Here's Matt Joyce now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Drilled to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Down in order go the Rays. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Brendan Moss. He'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway. Into the windup and the pitch. Right side and right into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Myers is after it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Derek Norris.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Derek Norris reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're down 3-2. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
First offering on its way. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0.
1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. And he just misses with a curveball.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
2-0 pitch on the way. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Well, that's a nice swing on a 2-0 fastball. That ball's right down the middle. You're lucky he kept it in the ballpark. Hit it hard, squared it up. When you find yourself down 2-0, doesn't mean you got to give in.
Digging in and looking for more, Evan Longoria. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
A runner at first with no outs here. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Here's Will Myers, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for Tampa Bay, designated hitter, Ryan.
Here's big Ryan Howard now. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
A runner on first with 2 away. And they get Howard to roll over one as this is hit on the ground to second. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Rays strand just the 1. They're up 3-2. Ready once again, Anthony Hobson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Anthony Hobson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Myers is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 1, Chris Young.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Young. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Now a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Well, he's really got good stuff tonight. They're not picking him up at all. That ball, again, out of the zone. He's getting a lot of Ks on that pitch tonight.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 0-2. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They trail 3-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot as Dribble Cabrera. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Changeup called strike one.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. A quick out number one.
Now batting, first baseman, James Loney.
Digging in once again, James Loney. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. And there's ball one.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Here's the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. One out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Well, Matt, that's the 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runners on first with 1 down. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle, and Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Now you see the A's manager up out of the dugout on his way toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Dan Otero will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Dan Otero.
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Fastball called for strike 2.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those two balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Full count. Here it comes. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. And this is on the ground for Lowry and could be two. One there on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We're through 6 full. The Rays are in front 3-2. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. In now, Josh Donaldson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Josh Donaldson.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Digging in and looking for more, Josh Reddick. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Up next for Oakland, first baseman, Greg Newton.
Striding in once again, Greg Newton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Up with it is Longoria. Throw on to Loney. He'll take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Down go the Athletics on a total of 4 pitches. Still a 3-2 ball game.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and it's the Washington-bred left-hander Eric O'Flaherty that gets the call. Ready for another chance? Matt Joyce. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Matt Joyce.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, and trouble there for Lowry. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So coming to the plate, Ben Zobrist. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
2-0 pitch on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Rays go in order 1-2-3, but they still lead it 3-2. Ready now, Brandon Moss. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. There's the good fastball from Kazmir. 0-1. Here comes the pitch to Moss. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's a good pitch right there, right on the corner with the fastball. Good job to foul it away with 2 strikes, though.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. There's our line score for the ball game thus far. We're in the 8th from Tropicana Field with Tampa Bay on top and trying to hold on. Here's Jed Lowry now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And there's a sharp slider from Kazmir. It's 0-1.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-strike fastball on the corner of the plate, and he's able to foul it off. Nice job.
Squared that one up just a little late. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a heck of an at-bat. He got himself down early, 0-2, fights off a couple more pitches, gets to the fifth pitch of the at-bat and gets a base hit. Nice job.
The catcher, Derek Norris, is in as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. And he misses with it, 1-1.
I think he wanted that pitch right there. But you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
Runner at first here, one man out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Lowry heads for the plate. And a relay to the plate. But not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Number 14, second baseman, Anthony Hobson.
Into the box, Anthony Hobson, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Chris Young. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Grounder down the line at third. Played on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. 1 in the inning for Oakland, and it comes courtesy of Derek Norris. Home half of the 8th coming up. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Luke Gregerson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Luke Gregerson.
Here's Will Myers. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Will Myers.
In there at the letters 0-1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the third baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Well, it's late in the game, but I tell you what, a leadoff single, that's what you want to start the late innings. Now it sets you up to be able to manufacture or do some things to maybe get that run home.
Here's big Ryan Howard now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. There to take it is Cespedes, one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The shortstop, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He was a ground out victim last time up. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. In the dirt here, and a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
And that's in there, 2-1.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Comes set, now the pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. John Jaso will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 28, John Jaso.
This is on the ground over to first. Lowry. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Nighttime here in the Tampa St. Pete area as we welcome you back for the 9th inning in this one on MLB Network.
Please.
John Jaso will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 28, John Jaso.
Stepping in, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
For Oakland, the left fielder, number 52.
Jake McGee comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Jake McGee.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Bouncer down the line. To his right, Longoria on to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So digging in now, Josh Donaldson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take. But on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well, now we're seeing the combination of the two-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. That's lifted the other way out to left. Joyce is there. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still tied 3-3. Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. That's wide, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cespedes going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a leadoff double.
Catcher, number 30, Deoner Navarro.
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Now here's a ground ball up the middle and into center field for a base hit. Dickerson is digging for home. Rays win. Rays win. Rays win. And they do it in walk-off style.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, it wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Jake McGee gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Rays, 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Athletics, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jake McGee. His record is now 2-2. Credit the save to Jake McGee. The loss goes to Luke Gregerson, just his 2nd loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout of 45,000. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon at Tropicana Field.